No one talks about this, but belly bloating isn't just about appearance. It's a sign that your body is crying out for help. When your abdomen gets hard, feels heavy, and seems to suddenly grow, it's not just discomfort. It's a reflection that something inside you isn't working as it should. Many people try to hide it by tightening their belt, wearing loose clothes, or even believing it's just part of getting older. But the truth is, this bloating steals your energy, changes your mood, and makes you feel trapped inside your own body. And the most serious part, the more you ignore it, the more it silently advances. The good news is there is a natural, simple, and quick way to relieve this problem. A preparation that works within 2 hours, eliminating the feeling of being bloated and returning the lightness that your body deserves. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. Even before the main recipe, I want to give you a simple, natural trick that can already make a difference in your day. Every time you feel your belly is heavy or bloated, prepare a glass of warm water and add a pinch of powdered ginger. Mix it well and drink it slowly. This small gesture activates circulation, speeds up digestion, and helps eliminate gas within minutes. Many people report that just with this habit, they can already relieve that abdominal discomfort that seemed like it would never go away. Now, imagine that result amplified by the complete recipe I'm going to reveal today. A preparation that, along with this practice, can de-bloat your belly in up to 2 hours. That's where the real transformation happens. What almost no one knows is that abdominal bloating isn't just caused by overeating or bad digestion. Indeed, there are silent mechanisms in the body that increase this discomfort without most people even noticing. One of them is water retention, which happens when the kidneys can't eliminate the excess sodium present in processed foods. The result is a buildup of water in the abdominal tissue, making the belly hard and bloated. Another rarely discussed factor is intestinal fermentation. Certain poorly digested foods stay in the intestine longer and serve as food for bacteria, producing gases that increase abdominal pressure. This process can even happen with foods many believe to be light, like whole wheat bread or milk, if the body doesn't have enough enzymes to break down lactose or gluten. And there is yet a third point that almost no one links to bloating: stress. When the body is under tension, it releases cortisol, a hormone that slows down digestion and promotes both the accumulation of abdominal fat and fluid retention. In other words, it's not just what you eat, but also how you live and react to the pressures of daily life. The good news is that each of these factors can be combated naturally. There are specific ingredients that act as mild diuretics, others that help balance the gut flora, and even teas that reduce cortisol production. It is precisely this combination of effects that you will find in the preparation I am going to teach you today, and that's why it works so quickly to de-bloat the stomach. And here it's worth paying attention. There are some foods that, however common they may be in daily life, are true causes of gas, retention, and discomfort. Let's get to them. The first food is bread and pasta made with wheat. Because they contain gluten, they can ferment inside the intestine and cause a feeling of heaviness, in addition to stimulating fluid retention in more sensitive people. The second food is milk and all its derivatives. This happens because most adults no longer produce enough lactase, the enzyme that digests lactose. When this sugar is not properly broken down, it ferments and causes gas, cramps, and bloating. The third food is soda and carbonated drinks in general. The gas from these drinks accumulates in the stomach and intestine, increasing abdominal pressure. Added to that, the excess sugar and artificial sweeteners intensify fermentation. The fourth food is poorly prepared legumes, such as beans, chickpeas, and lentils. When they are not soaked and do not undergo proper cooking, they release substances that hinder digestion and promote gas formation. Finally, the fifth food is an excess of fried and very fatty foods. Besides taking longer to leave the stomach, they overload the liver and slow down the intestine, which increases the feeling of a hard and bloated stomach. Avoiding or reducing these 5 villains is, in itself, an important step for anyone seeking a lighter stomach and a body in balance. As you have just seen, abdominal bloating can be caused by fluid retention, intestinal fermentation, and even stress. Therefore, the solution needs to act on different fronts at the same time. And that is exactly where this natural recipe comes in, used for centuries in traditional cultures like the Indian and Mediterranean ones, where the consumption of herbs, spices, and infusions has always been part of daily healthcare. It is no coincidence that ancient peoples used warm drinks with digestive herbs after heavier meals. They observed in practice that this sped up digestion, reduced gas, and left the body feeling lighter. And modern science now confirms what they already knew. Many of these ingredients contain bioactive compounds that stimulate the liver, improve the stomach's enzymatic action, and balance the gut flora. And the best part is that the ingredients are simple, affordable, and you probably already have them in your kitchen. Write this down. 1 cup of warm water, approximately 200 milliliters, half a lemon squeezed fresh, 1 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger, a few mint leaves, and a pinch of cinnamon powder. Preparation. Heat the water until it's warm, never boiling to avoid losing the active compounds. Add the lemon juice, grated ginger, and cinnamon. Finally, add the mint leaves, cover, and let it steep for 3 to 5 minutes. Then drink it slowly while it's still warm. The ideal is to have this drink on an empty stomach or after a heavier meal. This way, the body makes better use of the digestive, diuretic, and anti-inflammatory effects of the ingredients. Within 2 hours, you may already feel a difference in abdominal lightness and energy levels. You might be wondering, why does this particular combination work so well against bloating? The answer lies in the role each ingredient plays within the body. Lemon, besides being rich in vitamin C, stimulates the production of bile in the liver, a fluid essential for breaking down fats and speeding up digestion. Therefore, it not only helps with de-bloating, but also improves the absorption of nutrients you consume throughout the day. Ginger is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories. It contains gingerol, a substance capable of increasing stomach motility, meaning it helps food move through the digestive tract more quickly. This reduces accumulated gas and prevents that feeling of being stuffed that just won't go away. Mint, in turn, works by relaxing the smooth muscle of the intestine, which facilitates the elimination of gas and reduces cramps. Furthermore, it stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for activating digestion and bringing an almost immediate sense of well-being. Cinnamon completes the formula with its regulatory action on blood sugar levels. This is crucial because blood sugar spikes promote inflammation and fluid retention. By stabilizing blood glucose, cinnamon helps the body maintain balance and prevents recurring bloating. When these 4 elements come together in a single warm drink, the result is a synergistic effect. The body digests better, eliminates excess fluids, controls gas, and reduces inflammatory processes. That's why within 2 hours, you may already notice concrete changes in your abdomen, in lightness, and even in your mental energy. Before we finish, I want to give you a bonus that can multiply the effect of this recipe. It's a simple addition, but it makes all the difference. Chia seeds. When you hydrate 1 teaspoon of chia seeds in half a cup of water for about 10 minutes, it forms a natural gel extremely rich in soluble fiber. This gel acts like a kind of broom inside the intestine, helping to eliminate accumulated waste and toxins that contribute to bloating. Furthermore, chia increases the feeling of fullness, preventing the urge to snack all the time, and helps keep the bowels more regular. The result is a lighter stomach, a less inflamed body, and more stable energy throughout the day. The most practical way to use it is simple. After preparing the drink with lemon, ginger, mint, and cinnamon, Add the hydrated chia, stir well, and consume it right away. This combination enhances the effects, bringing not only quick relief but also lasting results for your digestive health. Now tell me, how many times have you felt bothered by a bloated stomach without understanding where this discomfort was coming from? If this content made sense to you, leave your comment below sharing your experience. I want to know how this recipe will impact your day. Don't forget to leave your like, because it helps get this knowledge to more people who suffer from the same problem. And of course, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell to be the first to receive other natural and effective solutions like this one. Share this video with that friend or relative who's always complaining about a bloated stomach. You could be the bridge to changing their life with a simple and accessible tip. And remember, taking care of your health doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. With small, natural steps, you can transform your body, your energy, and the way you live your daily life. Health, peace, and may God bless your life.